Hello, my dear student. How are you all? I hope you are doing good. I am Rashmi, again welcoming you on my channel Math Mysteries with Rashmi. As we have already started with the topic how to find out the number of zeros which is coming at the end for whatsoever different conditions. We have seen different cases. So here we are going to continue the same topic. But before that, I just want to know whether you are practicing or not. If you are practicing enough, then you have to put your doubts in the comment box so that I can make your another video. Whatever the doubt you have posted, I can make another video for it. Okay. And before we move ahead, I just request you to please like my video if you are getting any benefit from all these videos. Please like it and subscribe my channel so that you will be getting the latest videos notification. And of course, you have to share it to your friends, family, and your relative so that I will also get the motivation that yes, somebody is actually looking for all these videos, all these methods. So I'll make another more video. Okay. So let's get started with the new topic, which is again the same in the series. Number of zeros only we have to find out, but with a twist. This time we won't be having multiplication, we'll be taking the help of addition or subtraction operation. So the method is still same type of, we only have to find out the number of maximum powers of 2, maximum powers of 5, because that only gives us how many zeros we'll be getting, how many tens we will be getting. So as many more and more pairs of two, complete pairs of 2 and 5 we will have, those many more number of zeros will be there, right? So that is why we will be taking the help of this. With this example, we will be looking to this method. What is given here? The question is find the number of zeros in 10 to the power 1. 10 to the power 1, that means 10 only. 10 to the power 2, that means 100. So sorry, 10 to the power 3, that means 1000. When I add all these, what we are getting here, 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 as it is. So 1110, that means only 1 0 we are getting. So from here, what can be conclude? It can be conclude that in case of addition and subtraction, in subtraction also, if the same type of problem we have, 10 to the power 3, let's say, minus 10 square minus 10. Suppose this type of situation we have. So 10 cube, that means 1000, minus 10 square, that means 100, minus 10. So minus 100 minus 10, that means minus 110, right? We will be adding all these. 100 and 10 gives us 110 with negative operation. So 1000 minus 110 gives me 0 here, 9, and 9 minus 1 is 8. So we are getting only 1 0 here also. That means this can be concluded in case of addition or subtraction, we always have to refer to the smaller power. जिसमें भी स्मॉलर पावर आ रहा है या स्मॉलर नंबर आ रहा है, वी हैव टू रेफर टू दैट पार्ट, राइट? अगर ये 10 फैक्टोरियल प्लस 10 फैक्टोरियल प्लस 10 फैक्टोरियल, दिस टाइप ऑफ और डिफरेंट नंबर, 10 factorial, 14 factorial, 17 factorial, in that case also we will be looking with that type of example. Okay, but there also we have to give the preference to the small number only. So here the smallest among all will be the number which has the minimum power. So power सबसे कम किसकी है? 10 to the power 1. That is why 10 to the power 1 is the power here. That means only 1 0 will be here. So the answer can be found with this method, like with the basic method also we can get the answer, but not always. Sometimes it can be 10 to the power 15, 10 to the power 65, minus 10 to the power 12. In that case, it won't be that easy to write 65 zeros and then doing the subtraction or addition whatsoever. So that is why we will of course have this method with us that always gives the preference to the smallest one. स्मॉलेस्ट वाले को ही प्रेफरेंस देंगे इन केस ऑफ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन, राइट? लेट्स मूव टू द अनदर एग्जांपल, and here we have find the number of zeros in 10 to the power 10. Now it will be very much time taking. I don't want to say it's not practically possible. It will be time taking to write 1 with 10 zeros and then 9 zeros and then 7 zeros, and then we are adding all of them. सो ऑफ कोर्स 10 zeros आर देयर, बट 9 zeros भी है, 7 zeros भी है, तो 7 zeros तक तो सब कॉपी पेस्ट होता रहेगा, बट जैसे ही 8th जीरो आएगा तो ऊपर 1 भी है, ऊपर 0 है, सो in that case it will give us 1. So that is why the smallest power, so small power here we have, small one is 10 to the power 7, that means 7 zeros will be there at the end. So here we will have 7 zeros at the end for this example. I hope it is very easy to understand, and with reason we are understanding what is the actual reason behind it. We have taken the example same type of before, right? Let's move to the another example where we have to find the number of zeros in 10 to the power 9 plus 10 to the power 15 plus 10 to the power 8 minus 10 to the power 10. So we can see the smallest one here. So sorry, smallest one, 9 is the smallest. So sorry, 8 is the smallest one, right? 9, 15 among the power 9, 15, 8 and 10. 8 is the smallest one. So smallest one is 10 to the power 8. That is why 8 zeros will be there at the end. 8 zeros will be there. Okay, so this way we can simplify it. Let's move to the another problem where before we move to this problem, I just want to give you some information related to that only, about which you are aware but not having any specific condition for it. Okay, not any notation for that is given to you. So what we have to do, we have to find the number of zeros in 19 factorial plus 18 factorial. So if we have to find the value for 2 factorial, okay, I just want to show you here. 2 factorial is 2 multiply 1, that means 2. 3 factorial is 3 multiply 2, which is 6. Multiply 1 also. Then 4 factorial is 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 1. So 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Then we have 5 factorial, which means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 will be multiplied. So 4 factorial की value 24 है, 24 multiplied by 5 gives me 120. Then we have, so first zero, अभी तक तो end में zero आ ही नहीं रहा था. 2 factorial के end में भी zero नहीं है, 3 factorial में भी नहीं है, 4 factorial में भी नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि 2 factorial में 2 तो है but 5 is not there. 3 factorial में भी 3 है but 5 is not there. 4 factorial में 2 भी है, 3 भी है but 5 is missing. 5 factorial is the first one where we get the first zero. Similarly, 6 factorial की value अगर मैं find करूँ, this is a special case you have to look for. Then here I am going to find the value for 6 factorial. 6 factorial, that means 6 multiply 5 factorial. 5 factorial की value हमने अभी find out की 120 multiplied by 6, right? 6 factorial, that means 120 multiplied by 6. So 12 6 are 720. So 6 factorial. Then we will calculate for 7 factorial. So 7 multiplied by 720, right? Here also we'll have 1 0. I just want to give you the information related to the number of zeros, not about the number which we will be getting as the product, as the answer. Then 8 factorial will be 8 multiply 7 multiply 720. Then 9 factorial will be 9 multiply 7 8 are 56 multiplied by 720. Here also 1 0 will be at the end. Here also 1 0 will be at the end. Then we have 10 factorial. So 8 7s are 56. 9 multiplied by 10 is 10 and 720. So we can see here we got 2 zeros. So whatever is the number 56 multiplied by 7 200. When I take the product of 56 with 72, so I'll definitely get 2 zeros at the end. So why I got 2 zeros here only? So we can observe first zero हमको 5 factorial पे मिला था, फिर 5 factorial, 6 factorial, 7 factorial, 8 factorial, 9 factorial, सब में 1 1 0 ही था. As soon as we entered to the another 5, क्योंकि 6 7 8 9 में भी number of 5s उतने ही है जितने 5 factorial में. 5 factorial में एक 5 है, many 2s are there, but pair, we will be getting only one, that is why 1 0. 6 factorial also has only one 5. 7 factorial, 8 factorial, 9 factorial also has only one 5. But 10 factorial is 10 multiply 9 multiply 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in this, we will be getting 5 two times. 1 in 10 and 1 is 5 itself. So 10 can be written as 2 multiply 5. That means as soon as we are reaching to 5 factorial, 10 factorial, 15 factorial, 25 factorial, 20 factorial, at these moment the condition changes. So 5 factorial से 10 factorial के बीच में number of 5 उतने ही है, right? Difference is same, like condition is same type of. यहाँ पे भी 1 5 5 5 5 5. And as soon as we reaches to 10 factorial, we'll be getting 2 times 5. So 2 zeros will be there. Then 11 factorial, 12, 13, 14 factorial will have 2 zeros at the end. 15 factorial, again it will have 3 zeros. Then 16, 17, 18, 19 factorials will have 3 zeros only. As soon as we reach to 20 factorial, we'll have 4 zeros then. So likewise, we can remember that one by one the zeros gets increases the moment when we meet to the another 5. So the thing is, यहाँ पर हम ये क्यों डिस्कस कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमको चेक करना है find the number of zeros in 19 factorial. So first of all, we have to check how many zeros, how many tens are there in 19 factorial. So 19 factorial की वैल्यू फाइंड करना है, that means मुझे 5 की काउंट पता होना चाहिए. 2 तो बहुत सारे हो गए, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, बहुत सारे, many 2s are there. Quantity of 2 will be greater than the quantity of 5. So I'll divide it by 5. 5 3s are 15. So how many zeros I will have here? 3 zeros. So 10 to the power 3. 3 zeros I will be getting from 19 factorial. And 18 factorial for sure. This will also give me 3 number of zeros. Right? 5 3s are 15. So 3 zeros here also. यहाँ पे भी 3 zeros है, यहाँ पे भी 3 zeros है. That means I'm going to get total 3 zeros only. Right? But the thing is कि हमको actual value नहीं पता है 19 factorial की. Suppose मैं आपको बोलूं 170 को 230 के साथ में ऐड करो. Suppose 19 factorial की वैल्यू जो आ रही है 1700, yes 3 zeros will be there. And 18 factorial की वैल्यू, 18 factorial की वैल्यू 23,000 17,000 है, और 19 factorial की वैल्यू after taking the product from 19 till 1 will be getting 23,000. So इसको add on करके हमको क्या मिल रहा है? 7 plus 3 10, carry over 1, 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So look, we got 4 zeros here. So ये difference क्यों आ रहा है? Because the number are very close. अगर 19 factorial होता और उसके साथ में 15 factorial होता, difference होता थोड़ा, दूर दूर होते number, then in that case it won't change the number of zeros. यहाँ पे भी 3 zeros है, यहाँ पे भी 3 zeros है, but we don't know the other part, rest of the part of the number. 3 zeros तो ऐसे last में है ना, इधर क्या है वो हमको नहीं पता. हो सकता है यहाँ 7 आ जाए, यहाँ 3 आ जाए, right? 3 zeros के साथ में, और हो सकता है यहाँ पे 2 आ जाए, यहाँ 8 आ जाए with 3 zeros, right? It can be possible. So in that case यहाँ पे 3 नहीं, यहाँ पे तो 4 zeros मिल जाएंगे. So how we will predict कि कब कैसे करना है? I will show you the full reason, right? So how are we going to predict in that case? जब भी नंबर ऐसे बहुत पास पास में गिवन हो, आपको सिर्फ 10 की पावर्स नहीं कैलकुलेट करनी है. You have to do the calculation smartly. अगर ये वाली मेथड से करोगे, then it will be a lot of confusing for us. So कब कौन सी मेथड करना है? I'll show you. First, 19 factorial, we have another way to write this 19 factorial. We can write it as 19 multiplied by 18 factorial, right? Because 19 factorial is nothing but 19 multiply 18 multiply 17 16 15 ऐसे करते करते 1 तक multiply करना. So that can be written as 19 multiplied by 18 factorial plus 18 factorial. Now in both the terms, you can see I have this 18 factorial in both the terms, right? So if I have 18 factorial, what I can do then? I can simply write this 18 factorial outside commonly. Inside the bracket, I will have 19 plus 1. 18 factorial I sent outside. In bracket I am remain with 19 plus 18 factorial is outside written plus 1. So 19 plus 1 is 20 multiplied with 18 factorial. Now how many zeros are there in 18 factorial? Just now we have seen 18 को अगर मैं 5 से divide कर दूं because many 2's are there, तो 2 को check करना is pointless, right? We will be directly checking how many 5's are there. तो पेयर भी उतने ही बनेंगे जितने 5 और 2 का कॉम्बिनेशन है, तो 2 तो बहुत ज्यादा क्वांटिटी में है, दैट इज वाई वी विल चेक ओनली फॉर 5. So how many 5's are there? 5 3's are 15. That means from here we will be having 10 to the power 3 और उसमें 20 का मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. आई एम नॉट सेइंग 18 फैक्टोरियल को सिंप्लीफाई करके मुझे 10 टू द पावर 3 मिलेगा. विल हैव सम नंबर हियर, बट लास्ट में 3 जीरो हो गए और 8 जीरो तो ये 20 भी दे देगा. सो फाइनली वी विल हैव टोटल 4 नंबर ऑफ जीरोस. सो अगर आप ऐसे सिंप्लीफाई करोगे इसको 19 फैक्टोरियल प्लस 18 फैक्टोरियल, यहाँ पे भी 3 जीरो, यहाँ पे भी 3 जीरो, यू विल मर्ज इट एंड यू विल गेट 3 जीरोस ओनली, राइट? बट द थिंग इज ये नंबर बहुत पास पास में है, सो यू कैन मेक अ नोट हियर. द कंडीशन इज when the number are too close, then सिंप्लीफाई इट अकॉर्डिंगली. यहां पर ऐसे थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी वे से, लाइक लॉजिकल वे से वी हैव टू सिंप्लीफाई. 19 फैक्टोरियल को समहाउ मैंने 18 फैक्टोरियल की हेल्प से लिख दिया. ऐसे ही 20 फैक्टोरियल प्लस 21 फैक्टोरियल होता, देन इन दैट केस आल्सो आई वुड हैव डन इट इनटू द सेम वे. 21 फैक्टोरियल को 21 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 20 फैक्टोरियल, देन आई कैन take anything common and then I can do the needful. But when the numbers are too close, then only we have to do. Then apply this method. Apply this. Otherwise, we only have to look for the smaller one only. जितना जो छोटा नंबर है, अगर ये नंबर ऐसे होते 19 फैक्टोरियल 72 फैक्टोरियल, सो 72 फैक्टोरियल में ऑफ कोर्स नंबर ऑफ जीरोस ज्यादा हो गए, बट 19 फैक्टोरियल में तो कम हो गए, तो हमको तो कम वाले जीरोस की ही हेल्प लेनी होती है ना इन केस ऑफ एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन. That note we have already made in the first two examples. First, second, third example we discussed the same thing, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2 plus 10 to the power 3. Everywhere after simplifying we are getting only 1 0. Why? Because minimum power helps us, right? So minimum number of zeros जहां पर भी होंगे वो हमारा final answer. According to this, we have to do it logically. Why? Because the numbers are too close. So total 4 zeros are there. 4 zeros are there, not only 3. I hope clearly you are understanding it, right? I hope it's clear. So let's move to the another example. Now it is clearly visible 106 and 129. Both of them are not close number. They are very far from each other. बहुत पास पास में नंबर नहीं है वो. तो अगर हम इसको ऐसे स्प्लिट करके लिखे 129 मल्टीप्लाई 128 मल्टीप्लाई 127, it will be a lot of time taking for us to calculate this value. So that is why we will be giving the preference to 106. छोटे नंबर को ही सिंप्लीफाई करके पता कर लो कि इसमें कितने जीरोस है, क्योंकि बड़े नंबर में तो ऑफ कोर्स ज्यादा ही जीरो हो गए. Smaller one will give us less number of zeros, and in case of addition subtraction we are in the need of less number of zeros only. जहां पे भी कम जीरो दिख रहे हैं जितने वहां है उतने फाइनल आंसर में होंगे, right? So 106 factorial, for your satisfaction you can find for both because this is the first example this type of, right? So 106 में कितने tens है and 129 में भी कितने tens है, we will check it. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. 21 divided by 5, 5 4s are 20. Now more division is not possible, so 21 plus 4 25. From here we will be getting 25 zeros, so 10 to the power 25 plus from 106 129, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Now 25 divided by 5 gives me 5 5s are 25. 5 divided by 5 gives me 5 1s are 5. So 25 plus 5 plus 1 gives me 31. That means in 129 factorial we will have 10 to the power 31. That means how many zeros will be there? 31 zeros will be there. So 25 zeros we are getting from the first term, 31 zeros we are getting from the second term. So clearly it's visible कि 25 zeros हो गए लास्ट में, क्योंकि 31 जीरोस एक्स्ट्रा है भी तो कुछ नहीं होगा, वो एड ऑन होके उसको हटा देगा. जीरो प्लस वॉट एवर द डिजिट अदर देन द जीरो, 0 + 8, 0 + 7, whatsoever. So 0 will not be the part then. So only 25 zeros because we have to give the preference to the smaller one. So यहाँ पर ही मैं वो भी बोल रही थी कि 129 फैक्टोरियल में कितने जीरोस है वो नहीं भी कैलकुलेट किया, then also we can get the answer. Whatever the number of zeros are there, as many are there in 106 factorial, we can declare our answer from that part only after simplifying only this much. So 25 zeros are there. I hope it's clear now, right? You are understanding this method. I hope you will practice also. Let's move to the another example, which is again the same type of find the, so sorry, this is printing mistake, means, so sorry. Yeah, find the number of zeros in 126 factorial minus 125 factorial. This time we have subtraction operation, but it is clearly visible कि दोनों नंबर बहुत पास पास में है. So we can easily write this 126 factorial को मैं ऐसे लिख सकती हूँ 126 multiplied with 125 factorial, right? 126 factorial can be written as 126 multiply 125, ऐसे करते करते 1 तक मल्टीप्लाई. सो मैंने सिर्फ 126 को छोड़ के बाकी पूरे को फैक्टोरियल फॉर्म में लिख दिया. सो the question is now 126 multiplied 125 factorial minus 125 factorial. So here also we have 125 factorial, here also we have 125 factorial. Let's take this common. Okay. After writing it commonly outside, we are getting from the first part 126 minus 1. अब माइनस कर दिया 126 minus 1 gives me 125 multiplied by 125 factorial, right? Now how many 5s are there in 125 factorial? That we have to check. So 125 factorial में how many 5s are there? 125 divided by 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Now 25 divided by 5, 5 5s are 25. Now 5 divided by 5 gives me 5 1s are 5. So 25 plus 5 plus 1 is 31. So how many zeros are there? 31 zeros. 10 to the power 31. How many tens, how many zeros will be getting? 31 zeros. Or we can say complete pair of 2 and 5 will be 31. बहुत सारे 2 होंगे. But 5 तो we have shortage of 5. Only 31 5s are there. That is why 31 we will be taking, 2 we will be taking 31 times, 2 to the power 31 and 5 to the power 31, which gives us 10 to the power 31. Rest of the 2 will not be paired. We will not be able to make pair of those 2 with 5s because we do not have sufficient 5s, right? And this 125 also we have, but this is not having any factorial. यहाँ पे mistake मत कर देना. तो 2 तो यहाँ बहुत सारे हैं, राइट? हमने बहुत सारे 2 को छोड़ दिया है, सिर्फ 31 2s के साथ में ही पेयर बना पाए हैं. नाउ जो बचे हुए हैं उनकी पेयर यहाँ के 5 के साथ में भी तो बन सकती है. यहाँ पे कितने 5 है? सो 125 is 5 cube. 5 multiply 5 gives me 125. So whenever this type of question will come in the exam, they may ask you the options. 31 zeros are there, 32 zeros are there, 34 zeros are there, 35 zeros are there. So likewise you have to look. अभी 31 जो है 10 जो है 31 times, that means 31 zeros are there. But जो बचे हुए 2s है उनको भी तो हम इन 5 के साथ में मर्ज कर पा रहे हैं. We can check how many 2s are there. Of course 2 will be greater. 2 125 divided by 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4. Then again by 2, 62 divided by 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2. Then again by 2, 15, 2 7s are 14, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2. Right? So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 7 plus 3 is 18 plus 1, 19. Carry over 1. 6 plus 3, 9, 10, 11. So 119 2s are there. How many 2s are there? 119 2s are there. जिसमें से हमने 31 ही यूज किए. बहुत सारे अभी भी बचे हैं. सो वो बचे हुए में से 3 2 को हम इसके साथ में पेयर कर देंगे. So 10 to the power 31 plus 3 will give us 10 to the power 34. That means total 34 zeros will be there. How many zeros will be there? 34 zeros will be there at the end. I hope it is clear to understand. Clear, we can easily apply it in any of the example, right? So how do we simplify this? We can easily try to make this 126 with the help of small number factorial, which is already given. So जब भी number बहुत close वाले हैं, like 18 factorial, 19 factorial, 126, 125, very close number they are, then in that case we can simplify it into this way. We have to do it logically. यहाँ पर हमने क्यों नहीं किया? In this case, why we have not done? Because the numbers are not close. They are very far from each other. So that is why they have a huge gap is there, right? So we will be doing it into this way. Make sure this example and that example of 18 factorial and 19 factorial is exact copy of each other. हमने वहां 19 factorial को 19 multiplied by 18 factorial लिखा था, and here we wrote this 126 factorial as 126 multiplied with 125 factorial. I hope it's easy to understand. Let's move to the another example where this is the last example. So what we have to do, find the number of zeros in 126 factorial plus 529 factorial minus 317 factorial. So it's your choice. अगर आपको टाइम वेस्ट करना है फॉर प्रैक्टिस पर्पस आई वुड सजेस्ट कि सबके लिए करो आप 126 में भी नंबर ऑफ जीरोस फाइंड करो सो दैट लॉजिकली यू विल लाइक इट यू कैन रिमेंबर दिस फॉर लॉन्गर टाइम कि छोटे नंबर को ही क्यों प्रेफरेंस देते हैं. वैसे आपका आंसर सिर्फ 126 फैक्टोरियल में कितने फाइव्स है ये चेक करके ही मिल जाएगा. जितने फाइव्स है उतने 10 के सेट बनेंगे और उतने ही जीरोस बनने वाले. सपोज 5 की पावर 13 आंसर आ रहा है 126 में, सो इन दैट केस we will be getting 13 number of zeros for this problem. But for your understanding, I am doing with both the method. First one is the basic one जिसमें मैं 126 में कितने fives है, 529 में कितने fives है और 317 में कितने fives है सब में चेक करेंगे. So let's get start. So 5 twos are 10, 5 fives are 25. Then 25 will be divided by 5 gives me 5 quotient. 5 divided by 5 gives me 1 quotient. So total 31 zeros are there. 5 to the power 31. That means total 31 pairs we will be able to make of 2 and 5 together. Now 529 divided by 5 gives me 5 ones are 5. 0, 5 fives are 25. Again it will be divisible because this is the first quotient 105. 105 divided by 5 gives me 5 twos are 10. 5 ones are 5. 5 fours are 20. Now 4 divided by 5 won't be possible because 4 is smaller than 5. So let's add it. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Carry over 1. 0, 2, 1 gives me 3 here and 1. So here we have total how many zeros? 130 zeros. That means 10 to the power 130. And here it is 10 to the power 31. Then 317 we will be dividing it by 5. 5 6 are 30. 5 3s are 15. Now 63 divided by 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. Then 12 divided by 5, 5 twos are 10. No more division is possible. So we will be getting the answer here 5 to the power 77. That means 10 we will be getting how many times? 77. Sorry, zeros we will be getting 77 times. Right? So 10 to the power 77. That means how many zeros are there at the end? 77 zeros are there. So when we simplify this gives us the condition 10 to the power 31. First example was this type of directly question में 10 की powers ही था. इस बार वैसा नहीं है. पहले हमको पता करना है कि what 10 to the powers is going to come in this and then we have to decide. Because always will not get this easier one. So 10 to the power 31 then 130 and then minus 10 to the power 77. As I said before also always take the help of the smaller one. तो हमको पता था कि स्मॉल वैल्यू तो स्मॉल नंबर से ही मिलेगी. दिस इज द स्मॉलर वन तो इससे ही मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ जीरोस मिलेंगे. 529 इज ग्रेटर देन 126 ऑफ कोर्स उसमें बहुत सारे जीरोस हो गए. बट एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन के केस में वी हैव टू गिव द प्रेफरेंस टू द स्मॉल वन. सो दैट इज व्हाई we can directly do this question by another method This is the another method. 126 factorial only will be checking because it's a small number. So how many zeros are coming? For that, 126 will be divided by 5, which gives us 25. 25 times it will be divisible. 1 will be remainder, but we have learned this method. We have practiced a lot. So we know what we have to do with remainder. We have to ignore it. So 25 divided by 5 gives me 5. 5 divided by 5 gives me 1. So total 5, how many fives I am getting? 31 fives. That means 10 to the power 31. So 31 zeros will be there. Okay. At the end. At the end, how many zeros will be there? 31 zeros will be there. I hope you can apply this in whatever the example you will be getting. For addition and subtraction, you always have to give the preference to the small number. क्योंकि जो number जितना छोटा होगा उसमें उतने कम zeros होंगे. And for addition subtraction, maximum zeros we can't take the help of. क्योंकि वो mix up हो जाते हैं, वो merge हो जाते हैं. 0 plus 7 will not beat 0 now. So 0 plus 0 ही हमको 0 दे सकता है, right? So this way we have seen many problems. Please look for multiple problems in your textbook, in your reference book, practice book, wherever you find the same type of example, you can create by your own also. If you are in the need of such example, do let me know. I can definitely share the worksheet with you so that you can practice. But for that, you have to write your comments, and of course you have to like my video, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button so that all the latest videos notification you will be getting. And you have to share these videos to your friends, family, and your relatives so that I will get the motivation to make different videos on different topics. Okay, so please practice. Take care of yourself. Bye everyone.